What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode, and this is Trading 2 Team of the Year Hybrid episode 9, and this is going to be quite a long episode. As you can see, the first player that we have picked up is a Giovinco in a full 1-2-1-2 formation, probably one of the most expensive formations out there. Got him for 7k, converted to left mid, going to sell him for 12,750. So what great profit that would be if he does sell for that. A converted Lamella to right mid, we got him for 1.2k, and I do think we put in just shy of 4,000 coins for around 3 hours. Another Giovinco, he is my go-to guy at the moment in this series, and I think every trader needs that. Picked him up for 6,000, going to put him up just shy of 10,000 coins. And a couple more players that we have bought that is in the watch list. Ramirez that we got in CDM for 4,100 coins, and we're going to put him up for around 12,000 coins. So what great profit that is once again, and we're making some really great progress at the moment with these converted players. Talking of converted is another one. Lamella converted to right mid. Picked him up for 1.5, going to sell him for 4,000 coins. And kind of a gamble I took on this one. I knew Janus was quite expensive, like Jordan Henderson. I picked him up for 11,250 on a bidding war pretty much, and he was going for around 20,000 coins, so I put mine at 2,750. And if he does sell, that'd be great profit. As you can see, a couple players have sold. The Giovinco that we picked up straight away in the full 1-2-1-2 sold for 12,750. And I mean, when you're kind of doubling your money on players of this sort of price, it's great profit. Picked him up for 7k, sold him just shy of 13. Ramirez in CDM are sold for 12,000 coins. Someone put a 352 card on him. And the Jermaine Janus finally sold for 2,750. So what a great profit that is on silvers. Some of the silvers are great market to exploit. It's just you really need to know what you're doing in that area. Okay, so my PVR screwed up, and I had the recording of me putting up every player like I have done for every other episode. It screwed up and I don't have that video. So what I've done is I've gone through the players, and I'm just going to show you their prices that I bought them for and they're up for. So let's go, say for example, I bought for 8.3k, converted from cam to striker, put them up for 17,750. Another Giovinco that we're going to put up for 7.6, we got him for 5.7. I can see the profits are a little bit less now for Giovinco. Muller converted to striker for 7.8. Might be tough to sell because of the other strikers that they have, but we're hoping to get a good profit from him. Eduardo Vargas, you've seen a couple of times, put him up for 1.6. Muriel at 3.3k, we bought him for 1.2. And yeah, I really apologize for losing the footage for this. I don't know what my PVR was doing. It did screw up at the time, and hopefully this is the best thing I could have done in the situation. A couple of these players I picked up when the servers were down, for example, like that De Gea for like 750. This Javinia we put for 1.1, and we got him for 650. The servers were going down for some, you know, another reason that EA were screwing up their Ultimate Team servers, and they were taking it down, and I just literally threw on some bids like on that Zarate for 400, which I won, which is way less in his discard, so I'm easily going to make profit on him. Jonathan I picked up for 600 coins. I thought I was going to make a lot of money from him, or quite a bit of money, and he goes for 750 coins. Caceres put him up for 900 and I picked him up for 650. So that was the pattern. Also as well, I went on to a couple of silvers that I found, and these were the easiest one that I found with a 300 maximum bid or 250 maximum silver. Vucevic, I want to say his name is. Ross McCormack picked up 300 coins. Most of these were around that figure. Dalaplast, that we've already traded in this series a couple of times. We're going to put him up for 950, and I do believe we got him for 200 coins, so that'll be great profit on him. Zusi, going to put him up for 1,500 coins. My favourite bronze player, I think, midfield-wise from the last game. And Patrick, I want to say we picked him up for 350 and going to put him up for 850. A couple of Schneiders in his native position in cam, 7,500 coins for him, put him up for 9.5. Another one up at 9,500 coins, again just over 7. That was my go-to price for Schneider. And a converted Oscar from cam to striker, picked him up for 6.2k, hoping to sell him for 9,500. Again, my go-to player, Giovinco, I've got him up for 8.9k, and I bought this one for 7.1. As you can see, the profit margin is getting a little bit less with him. A Schneider converted to centre mid for 19,000 coins. I picked him up for 11,000 coins. A Muller converted to centre mid. I've already got one up for striker. This one's going for 10,750. I picked him up for just shy of 8k. A Giovinco that I put up for 8.5k and I bought for 6. I don't know why his contract's up. I put him up and he had contracts, so it's just a weird FIFA error. Toni Kroos putting up for 10,250. Picked him up for 6k, so kind of like doubling my money on him. Giovinco 7.6. As you can see, his prices are steadily going, but I picked this one up for 3.1k. A Jose Callejon for 8.4 at striker. Picked him up for just literally half of that, 4.4k. Ronaldinho converted to centre mid, put him up for 12,000 coins. I bought him for 7,000 coins. So I do believe that is everyone. I apologise for my PVR screwing up, and that's a lot of players to cover. It's one of those issues the PVR had. I had to reinstall the drivers as well. But as you see, 20 players have sold. We're on to around 82,000 coins. Zarate sold for 850 coins. Nice profit on him. I think we got him for like 400 coins, I want to say. He's a great player in this game. Jose Callejon sold for 8.4k. Sebastian Giovinco sold for 7.6. Götze sold for 17,750. What great profit that is on Mario Götze. Giovinco sold for 7.6, which is his patterned price at the moment. Ronaldinho sold for 12,000 coins in centre mid. Toni Kroos 10,250 centre mid. Giovinco 8.9, mainly because of the 3-5-2 formation. It is really wanted with a lot of these players. David De Gea sold for 1.7k in a 4-5-1. Another Giovinco for 8.5k. I don't know why he was up at that price. It could have been from previous episode. Caceres for 900 coins. Dalla Plus, I think his name is, for 950 coins. We only picked him up for 200 coins. It's so easy to make profits on those silvers. 9.5k for Schneider, 1.5k for Graham Zusi. I'm going over to Muller. I think this is the striker version that we sold for 7.8, but it's hard to tell because he's out of contracts. Schneider we sold for 19,000 coins. Someone converted him down to CDM. Yeah, great profit on him. 19k for Schneider. We picked him up for just shy of 11 or 12k. Jonathan Pereira we sold. Jonathan even, and I think he got discarded. Javinho we sold for 1.1k. Someone converted him down to left mid. Another Schneider for 9.5k. I think he was 352. I'm not sure. I think someone could have converted him. A Muller that we sold for 10,750. Again, couldn't see because the contracts were out of use, so you can't actually see what position they are. Marco Marin is yet to sell, and a couple others are yet to sell. So let's get rid of these. And this has been quite long. I'm sorry about that, but this is a long episode, so I would hope that you would bear with it. But we're going to make some nasty profits from these players when they all sell. So we picked up a couple of players, and I had a kind of idea in mind of how to maximize my profit. As you can see, look, he had contracts. Now he has no contract. It was just a random weird FIFA glitch going around. Picked him up for 3.1k and hoping to sell him just shy of 8,000 coins, or 7.8k to be precise. We have a couple of Podolskis. He's been kind of my go-to player. Apart from Giovinco, maybe Ramirez, it's been definitely a player I've checked a lot. Sessegnon for 6.1, going to put him up for 7.5k. Not a special profit on him. And as you can see, I've got a couple of cams to centre mid. One for 6.5, one for 5.5. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the cam to CM card on a Podolski in, obviously, cam position. And then sell him for centre mid position prices. And what we're going to do is we're easily going to make a lot more profit that way, rather than what we could have done if we sold the cams off and we sold the cards off separately. Especially on some of the formations like this one. Picked up one in a 4-3-3 formation. What I'm going to do is put him down to a centre mid, which is more desirable. I've already sold a 4-3-3 before, and I know it commands quite a lot of money. I picked this one up for 6.9k. I'm going to put the cam to centre mid card on. Say I bought that one for, say, 6.5. That was the most expensive one, so that makes it around 12-13k. And I'm going to put this one up for 20. 6,000, I want to say 26,750. So you can see the profit right there. You know, and that was the most expensive cam to centre mid card. Sometimes converting them yourself can make you a lot of money. I bought this one in already centre mid for 19k, put them up for 23,000. Does save the work as well, but I think if you do things yourself, convert this one player and know his price quite well, like Podolski converted to centre mid. He is quite popular in the centre mid position. So I've made great profit from him, and he's been this kind of like go-to player, which I know I've made like 6 to 10k profit on every one. Another Podolski we got for just shy of 7k. We're going to put him up for around 24,750. Again, he probably cost me less than 10k to convert fully, which is incredible profit. And I'm sorry about the length of it. I had to basically put so much into kind of putting them all into a 10-minute slot. It'd be much appreciated if you would give it a like for the effort, and check my previous videos and check the links in the description to my Twitch, Twitter and Facebook, and let me know in the comments below, do you prefer longer episodes or do you prefer it short and sweet? It would be much appreciated to hear that, and I will see you in the next episode, which should be tomorrow. I will see you then. Peace.